What's going on, guys? It has been a minute. So currently I'm using the Windows 10 video capture for this camera, so let me know what you guys think of the quality. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot it like this because anytime that I try to do it with a shaky camera, I don't know, I'm still not happy with it. I do put in the audio, I do put in the music, and it sounds okay, but overall something bothers me about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it like this because I know the OBS video codec for this makes the camera look really nasty, doesn't look good. So I'm gonna go ahead and try Windows 10 the video recording and see how it does. So I have a lot of things here because I picked up a lot of stuff in the last week, and why not talk about it? I haven't done a video on this channel in a while and I felt like vlogging tonight. So let's go ahead and get with the massive upgrade to my internet. Here you go. Check this out. This is the Wi-Fi cable modem router combo by Netgear. It's a 24x8 channel bonding, so everybody in the house can do whatever they want and not worry about through high peak hours of the day. Finally, I got something, and it goes up to 960 megabits per second, which is really good because the gigabyte speeds are coming out here, and I wanted to buy ahead of time. My surfboard went out earlier this week, and everybody was kind of freaking out because all of our things are online. The girls like to watch things on TV. I'm in here all the time gaming, doing stuff with my friends here, so like we had to have this, so got it. I don't think I'm ever going back to Motorola ever again for their surfboard, like ever, because this thing has been just on point. I've been checking the heat on it, make sure it doesn't, you know, overheat because so much of the traffic, and that's what happened with the surfboard. It overheated. So this is handling it really good. I'm really enjoying this. So if you guys want to know what it is, it's the Nighthawk AC 1900 Wi-Fi. Really good product. A little on the high end side. We got Target to price match Amazon, which was on Amazon was $199. Target had it for $220. So, and they actually had the best selection between Walmart and Target. So go figure, right? All right, so that's one thing. So now we're gonna get into the headphones. First off, I want to get into the fact that I'm starting to understand that there are two different markets for headphones. Technically three if you want to throw in the gaming peripherals in there. So far, let's talk about these guys real quick. All right, these. Go ahead and pull this up real quick. Oh. I want to talk about these real quick. All right, these are these guys. Look at that price tag for me. Look at that. $39.99 from Ross. These are the Soul Republic Master Tracks. Okay, this has your typical 20 to 20 hertz response frequency, and it's a 32 ohms headphone, and it's really surprising. And I want to say this real quick. This was probably the funnest unboxing I've done in forever. Usually when I unbox headphones, you guys, I don't really enjoy it ever. It's just I unbox it and I'm just excited to use it, you know what I mean? But this was boxed really nicely. Like, the band was separate. There was like layers and layers of product in this little box, and I was really happy. So I just want to say, funnest unboxing ever. So let's get into the actual headphones. You guys, this is my first set of Soul. Now, you guys remember back when I did was it 2014, I did the Engage first impressions video, and I was saying how good they sounded. I still think I overpaid on those, and I still think they're a ripoff. They were the Monster Engage, and I look back and I'm thinking, no wonder that video got all the hate that it got, because it really wasn't worth it in the end. It was a ripoff. So let's go ahead and get with these. Yeah, I will never suggest Monster to you guys ever. Now, I understand why everybody hated that video so much. I mean, they died pretty fast. And I tried to get a hold of customer service, and they were damn near impossible to talk to at the time, so I said to hell with it. I'm just not going to deal with you guys. So the pouch is pretty cool. My first set of headphones actually came with the pouch. And detachable cables. Really nice, by the way. Now, here's the cool part for me. I didn't know this about Soul, so don't make fun of me too much. So these are the Master Tracks. These are the EX3s, okay? And, or not EX, they're called X3, so... pretty cool. I've never had a headphone that does that. I've never seen these before. Never even knew about them until I went to Ross, and they were sitting on the shelf for $39.99. And they were the only pair. And I said, I'm going to go with it. Now, these actually fit over the ear. Oh, I was right in the first place. They are EX3s. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, boy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and place them over the ear like that. Boom. See? They actually go over your ear. They're not on the ear rests, which I hate. I can't stand that. I can't stand any earphone that can just be on the top. The only ones that I liked were the other earphones that I just did on this channel not so long ago when I got my Lumia 650. Those headphones are actually the only exception to the rule for me because they're light enough to actually be on the outside of the ear and not hurt me. But these guys, I just want to say this right now. I ran these things through tests in the last 16 hours. I have listened to them immensely on high. I have, because let's face it, no one's going to just walk around a store or their job site with a fucking C-clamp attached to the bag and have it hanging on their side. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. It's an unnatural situation, right? So I had these in there, and I had these things on my side for both days at work, and they've been slammed. They just got slammed into the door by accident on my way home, and they still work. They've been slammed. They've been tossed around. They've been abused. I don't normally do this, you guys, but I wanted to test it out because everybody was telling me that these are incredibly sensitive. Like, you can easily tear these things apart, right? Nice cable, by the way. I've never had a headphones, you guys, that both sides were connected to each of the drivers. I thought that was a nice touch. Overall, I gotta say, I like what I got. I do. I like what I got. $40. These are worth it. $40? Fuck yeah, get these. If you see these at your Ross, get them. Don't sleep on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the sound quality. Now, you guys remember I did have the Engage, and they were okay. Like, the first week, I was like, wow, these are really good. These are really clean. I liked them. For earbuds, they were really good. And then, it's like I said, try to get a hold of customer service was a pain. Trying to get the warranty through them, and it didn't work. So I gave up on it. It's like the Sony situation with my with those headphones. I gave up on it. I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm just not going to deal with that company anymore when it comes to audio. So, you guys, the audio on this is actually pretty good. And a lot of people are saying that they're really bad with audio. And this is where their two different audiences are. It's people that just want something that sound good to them. That's why you get the Beats guys. I finally get it. That's why you get the Monster guys. I finally understand that. It's taken me a while to understand that. But for those headphones, those actually sound good. Like, they do. They actually sound good. They don't sound perfect. They're not the most, flawless ever headphones, but they actually sound good for what they are. I can tell you right now, it does good with dance and hip hop. It does good with trance. It does good with industrial metal. Punk actually sounds really good through those. Punk rock sounds really good through those. But this is where they they go flat, and that's like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Megadeth, AC/DC, just rock in general. It goes flat. I don't know why, but it oversteps on the T, on a drum set, like the snare. Like, it oversteps those. It overcompensates for those a lot. And so when you listen to songs from, say, like Disturbed, you would think Disturbed is kind of industrial, so you would think that would be perfect. But through a lot of those songs where they use the drum set and then you hear that the T, it just, for some reason, it tees out the whole song. The bass doesn't really come in. The treble is just eh. But everything else runs great on it. Reggae sounds good. Piano music sounds good. But they're worth the $40. They're definitely worth it. Like I said, if you can find them for $40, I know you can. Not these particular pair, but you go to like Tech Rabbit, and you could find a pair of Souls, just a basic pair, for $20. I would say get them. If you like that kind of over the ear, or not over the ear, but on the ear type of headphone, I say get them. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the deep and juicy stuff. This is where I just got these. So, okay, I literally just got them today, all right? Now, a few of you on Discord, I talked to you guys about it, and I asked a lot of people about what this item's coming up as. Wow, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm excited. So, and I will be doing full reviews on the Soul, because I gotta do a lot of audio tests with the Soul before I actually do a review, and same with what's coming up now. And just so you guys can get a hint of what's coming up, this is the high-res audio amplifier by FiiO. Now, or FiiO. I've never had a pair of headphones that required me to use these. And this is my first FiiO amp. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this on camera. I'll just go ahead and open it up. For those of you that have already seen the unboxings of these things, this could be a pretty lengthy video. I think you guys are going to enjoy it, though, because there's a lot of stuff here. You know, you guys are seeing me with an upgrade to my internet, which I'm at 150 now. You see me with Soul Republic headphones, which I never thought I'd go for because I kind of dismissed Soul Republic as just a Beats competitor, and there's so much more than that. After listening to those, I was dead wrong. They are more than that. You know, this is coming from somebody that's listened to other types of headphones. I still think between those and my Razer Electras still sound miles better. In fact, my Razer Electras, believe it or not, actually has a pretty decent soundstage. There's a lot of depth with those headphones. If you guys don't believe me, I suggest you guys go to Amazon and pick yourself up a pair for $40 through Razer, obviously. They still sell them. Oh, come on. Why can't I? Wow. Like, this was a pain. I'm like tearing the box to pieces just to get this thing open. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So. Oh, okay. All right. So, this is the FiiO. This is the little A3. Oh, wow. It's much smaller than it looks like it's in its pictures. So, this comes bundled with what's in that box. Wow. There's a lot to this, actually. Hey, little guy. So this is a portable amp that you can take with you. I don't know very many people who would do this. I mean, I've got a lot of friends that, you know, they do the beats and stuff. And, oh, wow, this is nice. I've never heard of this product before, but... So this is the FiiO. This is the A3 FiiO. And this comes bundled with... Come on, focus. It's not going to focus. Heavy duty, too. This is a little heavy. This is on the heavy side. Wow, this looks pretty cool. All right. Yeah, definitely. So this goes up to 150 ohms, if I remember correctly, or 125. Actually, I think it's 150, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. 150 ohms. It's a 500 milliamp. Wireless. Or not wireless. I mean, sorry. I actually need an audio cable to be plugged into the phone, to the headset, and to this. So, pretty good, pretty good. And I think it comes with it. Let's open that bad boy up real quick, because this is gonna go into my computer. This isn't gonna be for portable use. I'm not gonna be carrying a freaking amp around outside of here, listening to music. Just no, it's not happening. Okay, there's no way in hell. All right. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, the little FiiO bracelets. Okay, so that's it for that. And the USB. So here's the USB cable for it that you plug into it to charge it. That's cool. That's cool. Now, I heard like you can just use that as a pass-through. So we'll see. And we have a box here. So let's go ahead and close this. And this is a high-quality box, actually. This is a really heavy duty, like holy crap. Okay, like I said, this came bundled with something, and you guys will know what it is if you guys have been on to Amazon lately. Oh, cool. So what is this? I really don't... Oh, it's to keep it from getting scratched? Like, is that what that's for? Little rubber things. I'm assuming yes, that's what it's for. I don't know. it's kind of weird. But yeah, whatevs, right? Whatevs. I mean, it's like I said, pretty high end, pretty you know. I mean, people are gonna laugh at me when they're like, "Dude, Brim, this isn't high end." For me, it's high end, you guys. This is my entry level into higher end headphones than what I normally would go into. It's high end for me, right? May not be high end for you guys. I know some of you guys have got the high end stuff, but like I said, I'm a beginner, so I figured this would be a good way for me to segue from being your typical gaming headphone or basic headphone user. You know, this is a good way for me to start off in. So there you go. There's the FiiO amp. It's an A3. Pretty nice packaging, by the way. Now let's get into what it came bundled with. Yeah, you guys saw that, right? Now, before I open this was not an easy buy for me. This was something that I did an extensive amount of research on. I did a lot of research on this. Like, it's ridiculous. I have never looked up something so much before I bought into it. So Beyerdynamic. Let's talk about Beyer for a second. When I was first shown Beyerdynamic product, this was close to the beginning of April. These were expensive. These were really, really pricey. We're looking, I mean, I think Amazon had them inflated to almost $400 because they were selling out of these things like crazy at the time. And they were inflated in price by a lot from what everybody was telling me. They're like, don't buy it at $400, Brim, just wait it out. And recently they were on sale for $128, but you got it bundled with this guy and it was like $170 something. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this. It was between this and the Sennheiser setup. I was going to do the Sennheiser setup, but I was going to be a little bit more, but I was like, I don't know. So already you got a pretty nice box. I mean, it's a pretty nice little setup. It's your typical standard thing when it comes to like when you pay anything over $100, you're gonna get a pretty decent package setup. No secret there. So we're gonna go ahead and on air. All right, so this box is so awkward. Alright, so this little divider thing's kind of annoying. Oh, that's where... Okay, that's why. Oh, God, those feel nice. Those feel really good. I haven't even put them on yet, and I'm already like, oh, it's gonna be so freaking comfortable. Oh, okay. So, how do I open this up? What the heck? They're like, pleb, you can't open a box. Ha ha ha. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna pop the box. Seriously, screw it. I've tried to... What? Sorry, guys, if it's all that sound coming through there. I know that has to be going through your ears right now, and you're like, God, this is annoying. Alright, so, done finally. Alright. Okay, so I have been wanting to do this since I first saw these. Look at these things. They look that big in the picture. Like, when I saw the pictures of these things, I was like, wow, those look really big. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's still metal. The band is still metal. Woo! I was a little worried about that, actually. Because people were like, oh, you know, they changed these around. Because from what I understand, these are older models. This is an older model. Well, I mean, obviously this isn't an old model. This is obviously recently manufactured. But what I'm talking about is this series of headphones from Beyer has been around for a long time. I mean, you go online and you're gonna see reviews that go all the way back as far as 2009. I guess these were made available in 2005. or something like that. I don't know. I could be dead wrong, but I do remember seeing something from like 2009 and 11, I believe. And I think the most recent ones are like 13 and 14. Man, these are, and they're tightly. Ah, come on. Come on, baby. But, so, what made me choose these is I was told if I wanted anything that was more serious than what I'm used to, that these are not only a good headphone to start off with, but the best price for what you get. So I was like, you know what? I'm convinced. I looked up videos after video after video after video. I mean, my friends were like, you want to play some games? And I was like, I'm looking up this video about this right now. They're like, you're still looking those up? But I just get them. Like, how many people have you said that, have said that they were good? And I was like, oh yeah, this person said it. This person said it. And they're like, why don't you just get them? Why are you so scared? Because to me, like, I've never spent that money on headphones, right? Like, I've never spent that kind of money on headphones. I think I spent, the most I've ever spent on headphones was those stupid ass N-gauges that I wasted money on because they died so fast. And like I said at the beginning, they sound good, so. I guess if it's in the beginning, it's okay, right? No. Alright, so check this out. So this is the coiled cable. The original set never came with a coiled cable. It came with a straight cable. The screw off, which I obviously am not going to need. Alright. Yeah, that's freaking heavy duty, man. Holy crap. Now the test for me, guys. The test. These are the velour fabric. Oh, so soft. Oh, dude. They're open back, so I don't have to feel like I'm yelling. I can hear everything that's on the outside of these. The clamp is good too. I mean, I've got a big head, you guys, but it's not to a point where it's hurting my ears or anything. So here you guys go. My first pair of, entry-level serious type of headphones. I'm going to be using them for content creation. I need to actually hear my audio levels better, because that's not what these are for. These are for gaming. These are not going to do what I need them to do. But I got friends that are telling me that these are actually good for gaming too. Like, you can do pretty much anything with these. So I'm going to run both the Soles and the Beyerdynamics on different tests. I'm going to run these off the amp as well, just to see if it improves any of the audio with like some of the problems that I had with some of the bands. But if you guys can find these Soles, man, I'm telling you, they're worth having. They are not the Beats competitor that we thought they were. They're not the Beats knockoffs that everybody was like, oh, they're just like Beats. They are nothing like Beats. I've listened to Beats. I've heard Beats firsthand. I've heard the EP3s, and I've heard the old school Beats. Those blow Beats out of the water, okay? The Soul is really one of the most underappreciated headphone companies out there. So please check them out. If you could get your hands on a pair of those for cheap, I highly suggest it. I would probably pay $100 for those, honestly. If I had the money up front, I would probably pay for those like that. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. It's been a while since I did a video on this channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and slap it together with some sort of music in the background as I do the unboxings, and I hope you guys like it. So anyways, until next time, I hope we won't have another month or two in between. Thank you guys for watching.